Hello YouTubers, it's been a while since I've done a video because I haven't had a device where I could do videos and my internet was pretty poor at the time and it still is. I have satellite internet which is horrible. So I had to use my mobile internet, which is my cell phone's internet. And I didn't have a good cell phone to do any internet to have good internet to like do videos or have a good cell phone to have enough space to do videos. But now I have a good cell phone with 64 gigabyte to do videos. So now I'm gonna do a video for Asian viewers, like for Japanese viewers. So I've seen Americans reacting to Japanese commercials, and I've seen them react how I've reacted. I reacted to Japanese commercials too. I watch them too, and I think they're funny. Now I've seen Japanese react to us Americans reacting to their commercials, and they're like, we don't get why Americans do that. Now let me tell you the reason why we do. You need to and I'll tell you why at first. Let me get you to know our comedy first in America. Some of our comedy shows, our comedy movies, you gotta get to understand our comedy movies. Like, for example, some of them are way over the top. There is American Pie. They take their comedy too far. If you've ever seen American TV shows, I think American Pie takes their sexual jokes too far. I think is funny. Americans' comedy might be a little too much for, I don't know, for Japanese humor. You might go, this is a little too much. I don't know how Japanese humor is, but for American comedy, sexual humor, perverted humor, way over the top perverted humor is funny, and we have a demented sense of humor, very demented. Now there's a movie on Netflix. I don't know if it's over there in Japan, but this movie I stopped watching because I didn't like its humor. The first scene in this movie I think it's called Game Over. This movie, the first scene, I think they're hotel bellhops. They go in the room, they tend to the room and everything. All these guys, American guys, and what they first do is they are playing around in the room, not doing their job, in my opinion. And they pick up a used condom with a little bit of man's you know what in it, and they start playing with it, throwing it at each other. I'm like, sorry to say this, my videos have explicit words in it. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? They're playing with that condom with a man's you know what in it. They don't know if the man has sexual diseases or not, and they're playing it around, throwing it at each other, and they're laughing about it. You see what I mean? Americans take their jokes too far. My brother recommended this movie to me and think it's funny. I'm a woman who dresses like a guy, who's a tomboy, likes to dress like a guy. T-shirts, pants, whatever. And I'm a chubby girl, naturally tall and fat girl. Runs in my bloodline to be this way. And I don't find this funny. I'm like, I'm offended by this because I don't find this funny. I turned the movie off. I'm like, I'm going to watch anime instead. That's what I did. I watched anime. I watched anime. I started watching Seven Deadly Sins. I'm like, I don't like this. So that's what I mean. Americans take their comedy too far. That movie took comedy way too far. So, yeah. And I'm a person who likes visual K, as you can see my shirt. Measure Bray shirt. So, I don't listen to English music though, because I don't like America's music of today. It's trash. And though I do not know what they're saying in the music, I feel their emotions and everything, and I think it's just beautiful. But back to the what I'm saying. I've written down what I wanted to truly say so I don't forget, because I have a condition what's going on with me that I have to get a shunt in my head for, and um it's making me have memory problems real bad. And so I written it down on my old phone in a notebook app. So I've written some of this. This is for those of you in Asian countries and mainly Japan who find my channel and curious when you see Americans rarely react at. Alright. Let me tell you, in some states in America, our commercials, let me just tell you this is true, are pretty annoying or pretty depressing. Some are so stupid and repetitive they put more commercials on TV than the TV show, and most Americans choose to either get Netflix or Disney Plus or Hulu or some streaming service without commercials. They so they can enjoy a show without depressing commercials. I'll describe how depressing some commercials are. Some get graphic. In a state I visited on vacation, they got graphic, which they don't show much of them in this in the state I'm in, but a few they do. In the wait, I read wrong. Sorry, dyslexia. Them in the state, but in the state I visited on vacation, got graphic, which they don't show much of them in the state, but a few they do in this one I live in right now. Okay, that didn't make sense. In the state I live in, they don't show much of them, I mean. I did a spelling error right there, I realized that. Because I was really tired the night I was writing this. And they don't show much of the graphic ones in the state I live in because there's a lot of people with, mental health problems and PTSD. But the state my grandmother lives in, they aren't shy about showing graphic, depressing commercials on repeat and a show after show after show, making me think no wonder that state's suicide rate is high. The state of Kansas, the sunflower state. Kansas is right smack dab in the middle of America, like right in the middle. It's known as the sunflower state. The first commercial was on repeat. That was on repeat was showing starving, emaciated children asking you, the viewers, to donate, and showing also helpers who too looked starving, feeding them rice or something like it. Then the second one showed abused cats and dogs emaciated on the commercial in cages shaking, asking you to donate to them. Both commercials repeating one after another after whenever there was a break in the show. Then there was one. Then there would be other ads for lawyers to saying to call if you were in a car crash. Then they would advertise medication. That this is what gets me. The medication side effects are far worse than how the medication can help you. This is true. I remember watching this. And I remember what a YouTuber from Ireland said reacting to an ad or commercial about an American medication that like this and the side effects. He wouldn't take the medicine because it was like taking rat poison. He's right. The side effects are too great. I mean, the side effects, I remember where incontinence can make you bleed blood when you pee, make you, or in your stomach, as well. It said both. Make you have seizures. It said talk to your doctor if you have a history of epilepsy or seizures. Whatever the medication was called, some kind of weird name. And everybody knows in my family I'm bad with names. We hear depressing things from American commercials every day. It's like every day. My state's depressing commercials are those kind of commercials and a few of the animal abuse ones. And the ones about the wounded warriors showing some of the veterans after they recovered from war, either from IEDs or something, they become mentally challenged. That is depressing, as shit. And they want you to donate as them. And I don't like seeing that on TV. I've even seen some here in my state where I live, South Carolina. And that's why we see your commercials as funny, because we see those depressing commercials and those annoying commercials like the lawyer ads and the ones about those medications. Those are annoying and kind of depressing because it says those side effects. Some of them cause death and stuff in those medications. They're depressing. They're also annoying. They advertise this bipolar meds that has all these side effects that can be really dangerous and also kill you. Let me tell you, also bipolar meds, the permanent side effect of them can make you have these tremors on your face forever and muscle tremors, and they're permanent. And I'm starting, because Kansas made me take those meds for years, because they misdiagnosed me as bipolar. I'm starting to accumulate those. My arms jerk once in a while. So, those are permanent for life. And I have permanent memory loss. I don't even remember meeting one of my friends. Because they almost, what is it? Brain fart. They almost overdosed me. I'm properly diagnosed as autistic now. Properly. So we see the humor in your commercials every day. I mean, not every day. I mean, we see the humor in your commercials. And we see you peck the humor in your commercials, but for us, it's the humor we've never seen before, and it makes us go, holy shit, excuse my language, but holy shit. And we bust a lung laughing. And we need that laugh to get about the day. Seriously, we do. And as I said, America is depressed. America is depressed right now. I mean, and what's going on in America right now, especially, we need that right now more than ever after the power of laughter being the best healing medicine. with what with COVID going on and with the crap whole thing with the mob in the Capitol. America needs your commercials more than ever, Japan. We do. To lift a smile on our face, to bust a lung laughing, we need it more than ever. So keep producing those commercials for us, Japan. We need it. We need it more than ever. And keep giving us more of those laughter and those reactions. Japan. Seriously, Americans need to laugh more than ever. Because America, like I said, is depressed. And I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen it. Especially with all those depressing commercials. Annoying ones. And I'm tired of seeing them. I even make fun of them. I mock the commercials, like the ones with the lawyers only. I mock those ones. And the ones with those medications, like, they are annoying. And I'm tired of hearing about the ones that can cause death, the side effects. I'm tired of hearing about them. Like, the ones with the bipolar ones. I hate hearing them because I was misdiagnosed with bipolar for so long, and I was, like I said, I'm angry at Kansas for it, seriously. I am. I will never go back to Kansas. Ever again. They almost killed me by almost overdosing me. I'm serious. They had me on so much. But I'm happy now here in South Carolina. But you Japanese viewers, all you Asian viewers, I hope you like this video. This is for you wondering why we Americans laugh at your commercials. It's because we find humor in it that we've never seen before. We're shocked by how unique your videos are, your videos and your commercials. Like, we don't know what the hell's going on in those commercials. But how your commercials are laid out, like the one with the banana shooting out of that guy's nose, that's just funny to me. That one for the Dole commercial, the juice, that's hilarious. I wasn't rolling on the ground, but I was laughing until I cried. You know, I rarely cry. Seriously, I rarely cry. I rarely cry. And the only shows that ever make me cry is Asian dramas. No joke. The only shows that make me cry, because American acting is so dull and lifeless. It is for me. And I'm an empath, seriously, because I don't feel no emotions from American acting at all. I don't. Their emotions are dull on the screen. They are. I'm a very autistic person and an empath. I feel nothing from their acting, but Asian dramas, I feel their emotions, everything. They pack emotions in their stuff. You know. But that's what I love about that. And that's what I love about Visual K. It has emotions. I feel their emotions when they sing. American stuff? Ugh, no. It's just bleh. Seriously, nothing. And American rap and hip hop, it's just filth. Sorry. K-pop, yes, I love it. Shiny, yes. Shiny is epic. Too bad the band member died. That one band member, Kim Jong-hyun, he died. sad he died because I just got into their music. I'm thinking about getting into BTS. There's an album at Walmart close to me that I want to get their album. Buy it and like listen to it. I do have a CD player now. I'm old school. I listen to CDs and also digital music. Back on track with commercials, but I do get off track because I got a short attention span. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, and if you're from Japan, I would love to hear what you think about my video. And the next video, I will talk about American bathrooms here in the South. And yes, they are bathroom horror stories. You will hear from me and my trip that I took over Christmas during this pandemic. Yes, and I was safe. I was safe from South Carolina in America to which is like 22 hours to which is like how many miles? About I think 1,300 or 1,400 miles from South Carolina to Kansas. My dad drove the whole way to and from. I did not sleep at all, to tell you the truth, to and from. Back. I didn't, because I can't sleep sitting up at all. So, in a tiny car. And I have to wear special leggings because I have poor circulation in my legs because I messed up my legs years ago, so my knees years ago, so they have poor circulation, so I have to wear special leggings. So I'll tell you my story of bathroom horror stories and what it was like dealing with that, and also bathroom horror stories here in South Carolina, and why I will never go to the bathroom here in South Carolina. I will tell you about that in my next video. I'll see you guys later. And there will be explicitives in my next video. All my videos have cursing, so be warned about that. And the next video will gross you out, and it will involve Walmart too, and stories my brother has said about Walmart. So, I'll see you guys later.